Now, this illustration shows when you're feeding everything from a slab, underneath the slab is where your conduits are. And notice if we review this service equipment, it is fed from that underground pedestal we just looked at, and it feeds underground, comes through the slab, and feeds that panel board. And then notice from the panel board, you're feeding receptacles and everything that are located there. But the main thing this illustration is showing, everything is fed from underneath, emerging out of the slab. You're not running anything overhead for your main feeds from that panel if you're using the slab for routing your conduits and everything to device boxes, to equipment, and so forth. So we have a switch outlet, we have receptacle outlets, and all the conduits are run in the slab. We're not using framing members here. We're using the underground portion of the slab and coming up and feeding it in this illustration. So this is feeding your equipment from the slab, but you're still doing this using Chapter 3 now of the NEC, the 300 series, based upon if that's rigid metal conduit, then naturally you're going to use the article that deals with rigid metal conduit. But as an electrician, you just learned to use the table of contents, and it refers you to any wiring method that you want to use in the 300 series, Chapter 3. But also, in addition to your Chapter 3 as an electrician, you also have to be familiar with Article 590. And that's what we are doing our best to drive home. So in this illustration, you have a switch, you have service equipment, you have branch circuits, you have raceways, you have receptacles and switches, as I pointed out, and everything being fed from underneath, from the slab, and not using the framing members to support your conduits, just your boxes and your service equipment.